Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay, so that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here's 2nd and 10. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Madison, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Here's Hardman to return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
21. Here we go. Slam.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Naeem Hines, his 1st carry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Pernell McPhee on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Got a man, Slayton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
39-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Catch made by Slayton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Stafford. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Stafford took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Got his target, Samuel. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And a Titans first down.
Ready. Ready.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Retains possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. To the air again, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? I mean, interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Down.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun. Stafford. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage?
And it'll be intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Broncos take over 1st.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The ball carrier.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Made at the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. 3rd down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Check 33, 33, all day, all 65, 65.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Garoppolo on first down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Another Broncos first down.
Here's Hines. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford caught on the right side by Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On second and 10, Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Hardman on the return. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't let.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here? And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Titans 14, Broncos 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work.
Throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
The 38-yard line.
Here we go. Like 80. I got you. 11. 1, almost.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
The 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, defense, let's go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Second and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Garoppolo again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
The extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now here's Samuel on the end run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A stop by Shaquem Griffin.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, here's Stafford. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down, Tennessee.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Caught left side, it's Beckham.
Complete.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Stafford now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80! Black 54. Heavy on the edges, heavy. Hey, gun. Mike by 4. 12. Watch his flat.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Mecole Hardman. 60 yards, and the Broncos draw a bit closer. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Titans 27, Broncos 21.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 75 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
21. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Catch made by Slayton. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Play action. Garoppolo. That is incomplete.
Garoppolo.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. I got you. 21. 33.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Hey, check mark 33. Check.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Mecole Hardman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos 28.
The Titans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Odell Beckham Jr. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Odell Beckham Jr.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
21. Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Mike. Check. Under team.
On play action. Now Garoppolo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, check 24. Show it up.
On 1st down. It's Hines, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he'll find Moreau here. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. This is Hines. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Hines. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
That's good.
4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
At the 17-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
He's not 11. Check, Mike 54. Here we go. Check, hot route. Hot.
Now it's Hines. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Naeem Hines, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They begin the drive with Hines. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At their 48-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
11.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Broncos, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.